Hi students, I am Dr. Badrinath. This video will see the important disease that is a gout. Gout. Gout is a gout. It is a disease name. Goat. It is a name of the animal. Goat. Right? Okay. And if you are taking a high protein food like a chicken, mutton, beef, goat, goat, fish food, okay, high rich protein food like eggs regularly, if they are taking especially non-veg people, this disease will come, gout will come. That you have to keep in your mind. Highly protein food, chicken, mutton, etc., and all non-vegetarians, this is a main problem. Red meat, that is very very important point. Red meat, this mainly causes the gout. Okay, what is the gout and how to recognize this, that details and all we will see now. Okay, right. This disease, we are not generally heard this name. Actually, gout means, okay, it is a old one, very oldest one. And see here, now you can see the syllabus of your B.Pharmacy and M.Pharm pharmacology syllabus. You can see the same syllabus, you can be find in your syllabus copy. Where we are here, this is attackites and related drugs, and here you can see the red color highlighted point, anti-gout drugs. That is the syllabus. Yeah. Now we will see. It is having a several names. Gout having a several names. It is a king of pain. King of pain. Disease of kings. Okay, generally it comes to rich people only. Poor people also it comes, but rare, very rarely. Generally, it comes to the highly rich people. Okay, those who are all taking the chicken, mutton regularly, less exercise. Okay, more eating, more and more eating, less exercise. Only for them it is generally coming. Okay, that's why it actually kings know whenever there is a war in their lifetime, 3 or 4 wars they may did. Remaining time and all, they will sit in the home and they started taking of a chicken, mutton, etc. and all. That's why it is called as a king's disease. Those who are all sitting, okay, at a stretch for a longer times without any exercise, for them this gouts attacks. Okay, it is not easy disease. It is a serious only, not much easy. Okay, see here you can see the Alexander Fleming. Alexander, not Fleming, Alexander. He's a king. Alexander, he conquered entire world. He suffered with this disease, Alexander. Right, see how he conquered entire the world except India, but he was unable to tolerate the gout pain. Yeah. And you can see Benjamin Franklin. You can see photo here. Benjamin Franklin, he is a scientist also. And Thomas Jefferson, he is a person. Thomas Jefferson. Sir Isaac Newton, we know, very familiar. Apple fruit, apple tree, gravity. Okay, he is only the discover, find the thing. Okay, and Charles Darwin, we know very well him. Charles Darwin. Various properties are there. Properties are there for Darwin. And King Henry, okay, is also one of the. So all these are the sufferers. Okay, that's why it is called a king of pain or scientist's pain. Okay, etc. and all that we can call it as. Why this gout comes? Main problem. Why it is those comes from non-veg people only, especially non-veg. 90% comes to the non-veg only. We will see now. It is a very simple. Understanding the gout is very simple actually. Okay, excess uric acid in the blood. Uric acid, uric acid. See, uric acid generally will think that it is in the urine, isn't it? You got my point. Uric acid means generally students will thought that it is in the uric acid level in the urine. No, uric acid in the blood. That is, you have to point, you have to underline. That's why here I wrote with red ink also. Blood, and see here blood picture. And what is the value of uric acid in the blood? We are measuring in the mg, milligrams in deciliter. DL, deciliter. Okay, and this is the diagnosis. You can see here diagnosis. 5 or less, it is a safe. So safe. See the structure. Yes, yes, 5 is there. Same, you can match it. Okay, 5 to 6 is the good value. Okay, okay. 5 or less is safe. First one is safe. Next one is good. 6 is the major point you have to keep in your mind. 6, 6, 6. Fix. Fix in your brain. 6 fix. All right. Why means once the uric acid value will cross the 6, then problem started. That is a warning. That's why it is called hyperuricemia. Hyperuricemia. Hyper means high. Uricemia means uric acid. Hyperuricemia, not bombinosemia, right? And 6 to 7 is a warning. Over the 7, it is a dangerous. See red ink. You see here yellow ink warning, and here green ink. You have to save. So excess uric acid in the blood. See here, what happened? Uric acid, when it is present in the blood, when it is in the excess quantity, there is no solubility of the uric acid in the blood because of the problem of this insolubility. It was unable to soluble because excess concentration is excess. Okay, saturation point already crossed. Now what happened? The uric acid will start forming into a solids, just like in unit operations in pharmaceutical engineering. It come now oversaturation. Okay, supersaturation. After supersaturation, crystal formation will be there, crystallization. Okay, same passion here, it forms a crystals in the blood. See here how the crystals are there, just like a needle structure. This is 1 micrometer length. Actually, this is 1 micrometer length, very small needle like structure. Needle, sharp needle, you cannot see directly. Even though you see the blood, you cannot see. Under the microscope only you have to observe. Very small needle like structure. These structures will form uric acid crystals. These crystals starts depositing in the joints. See the joint here. In the joints it starts, you see uric acid crystals are present here. There is a damage in the joints. Not only one joint, preferably this is the toy. First toy of the right leg, first toy it prefers. I don't know why. Even scientists also they are wondering why it gives the first preference to the right leg and to the first toy, metatarsal joint, big toy. I don't know why still. Okay, all joints are it go and depositing in all joints. Especially this is the first 99.99%. Okay, then what happened? These crystals, no, it causes a damage. Whenever you will walk, these crystals start a tearing of membrane. There is a synovial membrane is there, no, in the joints. That membrane will be damaged. When the membrane is damaged, automatically you will get a lifelong pain, chronic pain. Okay, even though there is a elimination of uric acid, the damage which is caused by the uric acid, damage to the synovial membrane leads to a chronic pain. Okay, and not only it stops with the toys or tarsal or joints, it also it affects the kidneys. Not only kidneys, it affects the heart also. This is the cycle you have to keep in your mind. 6 you have to keep in your mind. Yes, 5 same shape is there. Yes shape and 5 shape is same shape. 6 you have to keep in your mind. Okay, and this is a blood, uric acid high, and here crystals, joints, kidney and heart. This sequence you have to keep in your mind. Yeah, this is the real picture. See here, this is the real picture. So far what we saw is a diagram. Just inside the diagram, here you can see how swelling is came. This is called a tie, gout tie. This is called a gout knee. See here, knee. This is the normal knee. This is a gout knee. How much swelling is there? Just imagine redness, swelling, pain, rubor, collar, dollar, everything. And see here, this is a finger joints, gout fingers. Gout in which it attacks. See here, this is the first thing. First toy eventually affected in the about the 90% of the people with gout. This is the first preference. Right? Next here. this leg, this part, next here, ankles, next knee. See, this is the most common, this red ink. Powerful red ink is, this is a more dark powerful red, this is the most common. This is the common. This is the least common, this joint, here, 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 okay, and here also you will get pain. Okay, this is also common. One is the most common, that you keep in your mind, and joints, it goes to kidneys, later it goes to heart also. Okay, very painful. You cannot tolerate if it comes. So you check it in your relations or in your friends, or especially aged persons, those who crossed 40%, generally they will think that whenever they are walking, there was some hit by some stones or like that, they will think. No, you just have a look and have an idea regarding the gout. And you ask them to go and check the uric acid levels. First and most thing is the joint, first dorsal joint you have to check. That is very, very important in this disease. Yeah, gout is the metabolic disorder. There is no proper metabolism of the purine. Okay, all the purines, if you are taking excess, it converts into uric acid. Uric acid, it cannot be excreted by the kidneys. That is the main problem that we will see now. It is a metabolic disorder of a purine. This is the structure of the purine. Metabolism characterized by the intermittent attacks. That is very, very important. Intermittent means back to back it comes. That is very, very, every 6 months or every 3 months it comes. Repeats, reoccurrence, intermittent of attack of acute pain, swelling, inflammation. Three. I already told no, rubber, collar, dollar, everything. It always precedes by the hyperuricemia. The 6 I have told no, mg per deciliter. Once it crosses 6, hyperuricemia you declare, either male or female. Hyperuricemia is due to excessive amount of uric acid production. Either production is very high production, excretion is less. Very decreased excretion of uric acid. Production is big. So in the blood, what happened? Automatically in the blood, uric acid will be stock together, and insolubility forms a crystals. That's the main problem. So see here, hyperuricemia, it is a two, primary, secondary. If you don't know perfect cause, then you can say it is a primary. And if you know the reason, particularly specific reason, then you can say it is a secondary. Primary hyperuricemia is classified as a overproducers. I told no, overproducer of the uric acid. You can see here, uric acid overproducers. And another side, uric acid less excretors. Both are problem. Overproduction is problem. Less excretion is also problem. There must be a balance. Okay, how much it is producing, how much it is excreting, it should be matched exactly. Then only, otherwise what happen? Imbalance. That imbalance leads to gout. Yeah, here you can see the primary hyperuricemia and secondary hyperuricemia. Primary hyperuricemia and gout with no associated condition, uric acid under secretion, less secretion, under, less secretion, that is excretion, like that. Idiopathic, urate overproduction, over excess production. Majorly, this is the 80 to 90% of the main region is under excretion. Remaining is not much important. And secondary is gout with the some, whenever you develop it will be during the course of other diseases like leukemia, lymphomas, okay, all this chemotherapy, okay, some drug therapy like thiazide diuretics, okay, furosemide, ethacryonic acid. During this, what happened? The problem will start it. These are the diuretics. Thiazide diuretics, furosemide is wonderful diuretic. Lasix is the example. And some disorders like these, some of the disorders, and that not much important. These two are very important. First two, right? Yeah. See, uric acid production and excretion. This is very important one. where the disease is developed, how the disease is developed, etiology. Okay, RNA and DNA are there not in your body. You are taking protein food, no? Goat meat, red meat, chicken meat. It consists of a muscle. The muscle consists of that is RNA, DNA of the animal. Okay, proteins are, you know very well, amino acids, amino acid food, protein food. If you are taking regularly, it consists of a RNA and DNA. See here, RNA single strand, DNA double strand. This RNA DNA will be converted into purines. Pure, 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 you can keep in your mind. It becomes pure. Later purines become a hypoxanthin. Hypoxanthin converted into xanthin. This is the enzyme, xanthin oxidase will convert the hypoxanthins into xanthin. This xanthin oxidase, same enzyme converts into uric acid. This is the final product. It low water solubility. Water solubility is less. That's why if it is an excess, there is a problem of the precipitation converted into solid. That's it. And this uric acid, what happened? This sequence you can keep in your mind. Okay, see, all the structures are important in chemistry, not here. In pharmacology, you can write these names. Enzymes is important, xanthin oxidase, and this sequence is very important, right? And these structures, whenever you are reading in the chemistry subject, if you want, you can read it. Okay, and uric acid is less water soluble. Uric acid is freely filtered through the glomerulus and reabsorbed by the tubular fluid. That is the problem. It filtered, okay, but reabsorption will be there. Again, it will be absorbed into the blood. Okay, so that is the main problem. Okay, it reacts with the sodium, uric acid in the blood, reacts with the sodium, and it forms a sodium crystals also. See, already we are suffering with the uric acid crystal. Now again, one more headache. It starts sodium crystal. That's why if you are taking excess of sodium chloride and all, it helps the uric acid. So both together it forms a tophi. In Telugu, it is a cap. Tophi means in Telugu. Tophi deposited in a soft tissues and joints, and it starts damaging of the joints. Right? Yeah, acute gout for a short time only. This is not long time. This is a acute gout. Painful arthritic attack of a sudden. This is an important characteristic of the gout. Sudden onset. It comes suddenly, usually occurring at a night or early morning. Especially this time, you can keep in your mind 2 to 4 a.m. Suddenly the person will wake up and see here how he is wake up. Suddenly he will wake up and he will started seeing off his tie because of the problem of the uric acid crystal. That is a gout. Okay, 2 to 4 p.m. and it comes in the suddenly. Arthritic pain worsen progressively, regularly, generally involves the one or few joints. Okay, most common site initial attack is metatarsal. This is a very, very important of joint. Other sites like ankle, heel, I have already shown in the diagram, knee, wrist, elbow, and fingers. These are the in acute. In chronic gout, what we will see what happened, mainly the knee joints will be, frequency of the attacks increases. I already told it comes back to back. Continuous deposition leads to damage to the joints and chronic pain. See here, this is a normal femoral cartilage. This cartilage is very, very important for just like a lubrication for your engine oil. Here also same, it likes like a engine oil. And when there is a uric acid crystals formed here, it damages permanently. See, damaged cartilage. Once there is a no cartilage, it will not be produced easily. It is not much easy. So there is a permanent damage, so that he will get a knee pains, and doctors will suggest surgery. That's it. Okay. And the urate crystals in the kidney leads to renal disease. Okay, and also it start depositing in the heart. Okay, so finally it leads to heart attack also. Many problems are there with the gout, right? Okay, so I will stop here. In the next video I will do on the drugs using for the gout. So I am ending the session. In the my playlist, channels playlist, I kept in a subject wise. So watch it. Most of the students, they are asking that, sir, where is all videos? Videos will be there in the list. But if you want to see them in the order, go click on the playlists in my channel, right? So thank you.